Hello everyone. Today, we will talk about a very familiar topic that perhaps all of us have experienced: sadness and loneliness. Whether you are a young person just starting out in life or a middle-aged person with many responsibilities, these emotions can come at any time. In modern life with its fast pace, sometimes we feel lost, sad, and even lonely even when in the middle of a crowd. Have you ever experienced such a feeling? Have you ever wondered how to overcome these negative emotions? Today, we will explore together 5 scientifically proven ways to help you overcome sadness and loneliness. Find joy and connection in life. Are you ready to explore these spiritual medicines with me? Let's get started. Part 1. Understanding sadness and loneliness in young and middle-aged people. Before going into the solutions, let's understand more about sadness and loneliness, especially in young and middle-aged people. Why do these emotions appear and how do they affect us? According to psychological studies, sadness is a natural emotional response to loss, disappointment, or negative events in life. Loneliness is a feeling of lack of social connection, feeling isolated or not understood. In young people, sadness and loneliness can stem from pressures in studying, career, romantic relationships, or difficulties in finding identity. Do you find these things familiar to you? For middle-aged adults, these feelings may be related to career changes, the death of a loved one, changes in family relationships, or a sense of emptiness as children grow up. Have you ever experienced such stages? It is important to remember that sadness and loneliness are not signs of weakness but are common human experiences. However, if these feelings persist and seriously affect your life, it is time to take proactive steps to cope. Part 2 to 5 ways to overcome sadness and loneliness. Now, let's go into 5 scientifically proven ways to help you overcome sadness and loneliness. 1. Connect and build meaningful relationships. One of the most effective ways to combat loneliness is to actively connect with the people around you. Spend time with family, friends, or seek out people who share your interests and values. Tip: call, text, or meet up with close friends. Joining clubs, volunteer organizations, or social activities is also a great way to expand your network. A 2010 study in the journal, Perspectives on Psychological Science, found that people with large social networks and quality relationships tend to have better mental health and feel less lonely. 2. Practice self-compassion and kindness. When we are sad or lonely, we tend to blame and criticize ourselves. Instead, learn to treat yourself with empathy and compassion, just as you would treat a friend who is struggling. Tip: try writing a letter to yourself, imagining you are comforting a friend who is sad. Practice self-care activities like taking a warm bath, listening to music, reading, or doing something you enjoy. Research by Dr. Kristin Neff, a leading expert on self-compassion, has shown that self-compassion helps reduce self-criticism, anxiety, and depression. 3. Engage in activities you enjoy and find meaning in. When we are sad, we tend to withdraw and lose interest in activities we used to enjoy. Try to reactivate old hobbies or find new activities that bring you joy and meaning. Tip: make a list of things you enjoy doing or things you've always wanted to try. Set aside time each day or week to do these activities. Engaging in meaningful activities can activate the reward system in the brain, releasing dopamine, a neurotransmitter associated with pleasure and motivation. 4. Focus on gratitude and positive thinking. When we are sad, we tend to focus on the negative things in life. Try to shift our attention to the good things you have, no matter how small. Practicing gratitude every day can help you change your perspective and feel more optimistic. Tip: write down 3 to 5 things you are grateful for every day. Share the positive things with others. Many studies have shown that practicing gratitude is associated with higher levels of happiness, more optimism, and better resilience to hardship. 5. Seek support when needed. Don't hesitate to seek help from friends, family, or mental health professionals if you feel that sadness and loneliness are persistent and seriously affecting your life. Tip: share your feelings with someone you trust. Learn about available mental health support services. Recommendation: if you have negative thoughts about yourself or thoughts of self-harm, seek professional help immediately. Part 3. The role of nutrition. While not a direct cure for sadness and loneliness, a healthy, balanced diet can play a supportive role in improving mood and overall mental health. Some studies have shown that foods rich in omega-3s, found in fatty fish, B vitamins, found in whole grains and green vegetables, and tryptophan, an amino acid found in turkey and other protein sources, may be beneficial for mood regulation. However, it is important to remember that nutrition is only part of the picture and is not a substitute for psychological and social approaches to dealing with sadness and loneliness. Sadness and loneliness are emotions that we all experience in our lives. However, these are not permanent sentences. By proactively applying the 5 ways we have just discussed, you can absolutely overcome these emotions, find joy and build meaningful connections in life. Do you have any questions about the ways to overcome sadness and loneliness? Do you have any personal experiences you would like to share about dealing with these emotions? We would love to receive interactions from you. Or if you have any other topics related to mental health that you are interested in, please let us know. Remember, you are not alone. There are always people who care and are ready to support you. May you all always find joy and connection in life. Thank you for listening.